What the fuck is up, everybody? It is me, your good boy, Big Motherfucking Nick in the house. Oh yeah. I figured I'd introduce myself since I am the new guy here on Juggalo a Day. Filling in for Jers since he kind of left and wanted to, I guess he wanted to be like behind the scenes moderator, so I figured I'd step up and fill in for him. So yeah. Oh, and this is about Kreyz McKormik's topic of the week. The gathering of the Juggalos merging with the Juggalo DC March. I think it's not a very good idea in my opinion. Just my personal opinion. They should be separate because they are different events. Personally, they wanted to have the gathering of the Juggalos in Colorado, and I kind of understand why, because there are some people out there on the West Coast who have a little bit difficult time getting out here to the eastern portion of the U.S. or the Midwest portion of the U.S. They've only had the gathering in 3 specific states, that is Michigan, Ohio, and Illinois. Yes. Now, when they mentioned this, they were thinking a lot of Juggalos were thinking they were going to go back to the venues like they did back in the day. Some of the older generation Juggalos were pretty cool with that, which I can understand if you were going to the gathering back in the day when they were having that shit in venues. It's a completely different feel from like a camping site. Yeah. Me personally, I didn't start going to the gathering of the Juggalos until 2005. That was my first and only gathering of the Juggalos so far, and I loved it. Despite my car breaking down and me almost losing my job just because I was not able to get back in time because my car was a piece of crap. Basically what happened was the starter died and had to take it to a mechanic. Had to get money wire transferred from my old man just to pay for getting the ignition repaired. And I ended up having to pretty much sleep in a mechanic's yard. But hey, that was fucking worth it, man. Got some good memories because of that shit. But yeah, I personally think the DC March, like I said before, it should be separate. I might be going to the DC March next year. I don't know if Kreyz wants to hook me up with a ride. By the way, dude, yeah, hit me up if you can give me a ride. That would be fucking awesome. So yeah, what's your guys' thought on that shit? Just yeah, leave that shit in the comment section below. Oh, and by the way, I personally picked up a little bit something that I've been wanting for a while now. Nintendo Wii U game console. And the main seller on this was the new Zelda game coming out next year, the Breath of the Wild. I will be getting that. And speaking of the Wii, you guys can add me on your Wii U friends list. My Nintendo ID is Juggalo Big Nick. I'm going to leave that shit in the description below, along with my channel, my YouTube channel. You guys can check that shit out if you're not subscribed. And I've also been playing this quite a lot for the past few days. Finally got Twilight Princess. Never owned it for the Wii, but I do have the Wii HD edition now. So yeah, we'll be playing that some more. So I'm out. Peace, bitches. Much clown love to every single one of you motherfuckers that is watching this shit.